Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. So if you are looking for something to do tomorrow night, check out Kenny Wayne and the band set to perform at the Lexington Opera House.
That's right. Joining us now to tell us what you can expect from the show is musician Kenny Wayne Shepherd himself. Good morning and thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what to expect for this 25th anniversary.
Well, we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of my second album called Trouble Is, which was a monumental record for us. And also, I believe, for the genre. We set all kinds of records with this album. And one of the biggest things to note is our single Blue on Black, which was probably the biggest single that we've put out. It was #1 on the rock charts for I don't even know how many consecutive weeks. We set a record at the time for the most weeks at #1 in the history of the Billboard rock charts when that song came out. And, you know, we're basically playing the whole album in its entirety for the first time ever. We never did that back then when it first came out. So we're playing the whole record. Then we go off and come back out for an encore and play a second set of music as well, playing some of the songs that we put out in the 25 years since Trouble Is came out.
So not only are you a songwriter, but you're a guitarist. You have a lot under your belt. How did you get started?
Well, my dad was in radio, and so I grew up around radio stations and concerts. I mean, we got tickets to every show that came through town. And as a very young kid, I was kind of absorbing all of that music and the behind the scenes aspect of the touring industry. And I just was really attracted to guitar as an instrument. So I picked up a guitar around age 7 when I got serious and got a real electric guitar and just started playing for hours and hours every day. And you know, the short timeline is that I was on stage the first time when I was 13. I recorded my first demos when I was 14, formed my band when I was 15, and signed a record deal at age 16.
Wow, you were a busy teenager,
Yeah,
let me tell you, in a good way. That's the thing,
Yeah.
you know, not out there in trouble. You were doing it.
Yeah.
So tell folks about the tickets because you sold out, but there's still ways to get tickets, right?
Yeah, generally the artist holds on to some tickets in case they have, you know, friends or family or some last minute people that need to go onto the list. And if we don't fill that up, then we've decided to make some of those available. So there's like a handful, but you know, maybe between like 5 and 10 tickets, I think, that are being released or have just been released for sale to the public. So if you wanted to come and you missed out, you can kind of scramble to try and get your hands on those tickets if you want to come to the show tomorrow.
Do you think you're going to pull out any special tricks that we should know about prior to, if you want to give us some little hints?
Well, to be honest, I mean, the whole show, in my opinion, is special, but this is our first show of 2023. So this is us just getting back out on the road for the new year, launching the tour for this year. And, you know, we're hoping, you know, we're going to have a lot of energy. Everybody's going to be really excited to be out there. So we're certainly going to put on a great show. I don't know if we're going to be taking any super risky, you know, chances on stage that night because it is the first show, but it's going to be a great one.
All right, so make sure to check it out tomorrow at 7 o'clock at the Lexington Opera House. Thanks so much, Kenny. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Have a great morning.
You too.